Hi, everyone. This is Selena Belisle, the founder and one of the instructors here at CE Institute. And today I'm going to provide an instructor demonstration of how to provide our Alohatherapy facial massage. Now, I wrote this routine. It's 18 steps. We give you a 2-page handout of it when you're training in one of our classes, the CE classes here at the school. But I'm going to show you the instructor demo really quickly of it because a lot of people want to see a little bit about what Lomi massage might look like or what our Aloha therapy practices look like here. Now, Aloha therapy, as we practice it here at the school, is using essential oils, usually with massage application. Okay. And in our Aloha Therapy facial, we're telling a story of a day of life in Hawaii. If you look at Hawaii, it's one of the most isolated, geographically isolated land masses, populated land masses in the world. Okay. It's thousands of kilometers from the California coast to Japan to Australia. It's a really isolated area. And they didn't have the warring factions for territory that places like Europe were experiencing. And also in places like Europe, they had textbooks and writings, where in Hawaii, didn't really have textbooks over there, folks, and writings. They did hieroglyphics like they had in Egypt. And you'll see those often on history channels where they're looking at carvings and caves and so forth, and the volcanic left behinds and so forth. But it's really about documenting storytelling. Okay. And that's what our facial is going to be. Now, keep in mind when you go to a luau or something like that, they're usually singing and dancing, right? Well, if you translate those songs, it's telling history, Hawaiian history, or teaching something through song. We're going to teach you what it was like for a day of life in Hawaii, okay, with this facial massage. And it's very Hawaiian. Um, Lomi massage is a cultural massage, and it's about peace, okay? And this is a wonderful, we're not poking or prodding. It's a peaceful application. Some of these strokes are a little bit more advanced, okay, such as like casting the fishnets and turning your hands over and rolling your fingers and so forth. You're welcome to watch this a few times over and over again if you're trying to learn this yourself, or come to our school. We're applying this Aloha Therapy facial. It really is a wonderful application. Now, in the 18 steps that we're going to do in 4 minutes here, there's 3 different themes of the story that I want to tell you in advance so that you're following along and understanding the Aloha Therapy facial story a little bit better. We're telling a day of life in Hawaii through this facial massage. One of the story themes is going to be children playing. Another of the story themes is going to be protecting the island. There's going to be scouts going out and looking for possible sighted invaders with these circles we're doing around the face. The third storyline is going to be getting ready for dinner and enjoying a nice evening dinner, dancing, fluffing your pillows, and so forth. And so there's 3 different themes of the story from the start of the day to the finish of the day with this Aloha Therapy facial. And this is what it looks like. The first thing we're going to do is long Lomi strokes with our forearms, with our palms, with our fingers, all the way through the face from the chin to the hairline. Then we're going to slide back downstream with our fingertips. We're going to pull up through again. And the next thing we're going to do is smooth sailing across the forehead. We're just smooth sailing out and about on the Hawaiian waters, pulling all the way through back to the hairline again. Our next step, we're going to canoe upstream. Instead of sliding down the mountain, we're going to, instead of, how do we go? Swimming downstream, we're going to slide down the mountain by going behind the ears with that stroke. Now, the next thing we're going to start doing is paddling upstream. So we're going to pull on one side, and then we're going to pull up the other. Women especially love anything that's anti-gravity. So this is a great stroke. It's usually pleasing for women in facial massage, okay? We want to pull up those wrinkles, folks. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 as if we're canoeing and keeping our canoe straight. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to start scouting around the island, making sure that there's no invaders coming near our island. And oh, we think we saw somebody. So now we're going to do double circles. This is show of force with people going around the island. And now we're going to pull through the third eye. And we're looking to see if those invaders are still there by pulling through the third eye, looking beyond the horizon, making sure nobody's there. And it looks like it's all clear. Now we're going to pull through the forehead with our thumb pads and some pressure here. And we're going to call this making rope and basket weaving and fishnet weaving. Okay, so we're going to make the rope because after we've made the rope, we're going to use that rope to make your fishnets by doing this double cross with our middle and ring finger. We're going to do that throughout the foreheads here. Okay, so that's basket weaving and making your fishnets. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start throwing and casting our fishnets. We're going to pull through the cheeks and then fan with our fingers. Pull through the cheeks, fan with our fingers. Now we're catching fish with what we call fishage, with this stroke of pouting the lips. Now we're doing scissoring on the nose and the lips. We'll call this cleaning the fish. From here, we're going to pinch with our pointers and our thumbs. And we're going to call this mashing the taro root. Okay, so we can have a little bit of vegetable with our fish dinner. And this is mashing the taro root. From there, we're going to start stoking the temples by just doing circular friction. This is called stoking the fire. You can do simultaneous or alternating. After you've cooked your dinner, we're going to go for another after dinner canoe. We're going to swim and slide down the mountain. After dinner canoeing. Going to go behind the ears for sliding down the mountain. Now we're going to do some facial deportment with our finger pads. This is called our after dinner dance. Now we're going to do our scissor technique again. We're going to pull back the sheets for bed. And now we're going to start doing a little bit of scalp work. It's our 18th step. We're fluffing the pillows for bed and getting ready for a good night's sleep after our very productive day in Hawaii. So that's what our Alohatherapy facial looks like. If her face looks a little greasy, it is. We're using coconut oil. We're trying to be a little bit more authentic using products indigenous to Hawaii. If you want to see more training videos like this one, we do have a YouTube station. And also we have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Hopefully you can get on our social media. It's underneath our menu bar here at CE Institute. And until we see you in a training, be safe.